Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome to PSE Group. If you know of any of our member friends who have not yet joined PSE Group, please ask them to sign up. Because a lot of what we do, we can leverage on the system tools here in Facebook groups. That's the beauty of that's the beauty. Hello Tan, good morning. That's the beauty of using systems like this. We are using everything that's free, but we can actually leverage on the tools to master our speaking practice. We can do so much on Facebook groups. Unfortunately, I realize that WhatsApp can be only do so much. WhatsApp is more for socializing, and a lot of times it's mostly text messaging. And even if it's audio messaging, we are not getting effective benefit from just doing audio messaging. So you find that nothing beats visual. Everything is visual. The 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 day of the internet now is visual. So if you notice in other English learning groups like Go Natural English, I like that. I like the style of that group because everyone is very interactive. Everybody gets on a daily routine to practice speaking using the live stream. So we can accumulate our videos here to do a live stream, something like this. Okay, so try to practice and practice exercising your English speaking muscles. You see, we need to loosen our tongue. We are not native speakers, but we need to be able to talk smoothly, freely, and it takes practice. I can say I reasonably speak fine because I I speak English from my childhood days. So from my childhood days through my education years to my working life, I'm a native speaker. I speak English every day, every minute of the day. So most of you may not have the advantage of doing so because maybe you're in a country where you don't speak much English, so it takes practice. So what we want to do here using the system tools like a Facebook live stream is to exercise our English speaking muscles. So by doing that, we are training our English speaking voice. You see, if you want to be able to speak better English, you have to focus on learning, structure your learning. I know, we get caught up in social media. We do a lot of socializing, talking. Yeah, that is social interaction. But if you really want to master your English, you should try to use the videos that I can give you here in the group. You try to pick a topic of interest, then you would practice speaking on that topic. So you see, I get so many questions in all my groups. Oh, how can I speak better English? Oh, I need to know English. I need to speak well. But you got to think deep into it. How are you going to practice speaking English if you don't start practice speaking and listening? If you watch the videos that I give in my ebook, right? All these coaches, they have a very simple mindset. There's nothing complicating about learning English. And we all miss the missing link to better our English. What is that? We want to practice speaking, following the video lessons, the video tutorials. You got so many videos from AJ. You got the audio book from AJ. I've given the link to you. You got the practice videos from Chen. You got the video. You got the English lessons from Emma, and we got the Go Natural English from Gabby Wallace. You see, all these videos are video tutorials. Now, we don't need to have a native speaker from England, US, or some European country. We don't need them to be sitting next to us to speak to us in English. We need videos to practice. We need videos to follow to practice speaking. That's the key to English fluency. You see, it's not that I'm good at telling all these things. What I get is by watching videos, I gain knowledge. I gain knowledge to find something to say to you. So when I do this presentation, I'm actually practicing speaking. So when I'm practicing speaking, then you find that, oh, I've got so many things I can tell you. It's not that I am good at it. In fact, I'm not good at you know knowledge, but I pick up knowledge from watching videos. And many of you would ask, how can I speak better English? I find it so hard to speak. That's because we don't have enough practice. If you want to speak good English, you need to watch more videos. And when you watch more videos, I know sometimes videos are very boring. You're watching the same old thing going on and on and on, you know. But don't forget, spaced repetition is the first law of learning. Meaning what? Spaced repetition is the first law of learning. The more you repeat, the better you get, because the more you remember. So when you repeat watching videos and following the coach, speaking just like the coach, even if you don't understand some of the words of the English, don't worry, it's not important. Your first step is to practice speaking and sounding like the coach. After that, when you can speak, it's just like speaking like the bird, the parrot. When you can speak like a parrot, you can just say it without even understanding the English, but at least you are training your voice. You're training to sound like your native speaker. That's the first step. You want to sound speaking like a native speaker, but you may not necessarily understand English. It's okay. The second step is, the more you watch, you try to understand the flow of the conversation. Understand the flow. Don't pick individual words and you know try to understand what's happening. No, you don't learn by single words. You learn by phrases. So if you see a long sentence in your imaginary mind, break the sentence into shorter phrases. You know, break it into shorter phrases. Then you can try to understand the sentence structure. And of course, if you have a dictionary in hand, you can check the meaning of the words. For me, I don't use a dictionary. I use Google. When you go to Google search box and you type, okay, you type the word followed by the word meaning. So let's say, for example, a group meaning. So Google will show you the meaning of the word group, and then there's a video, there's a audio speaker icon. When you click, it will teach you how to pronounce the words. So you see, Google is our teacher. The platforms like Facebook live stream is the means for us to practice speaking. You see, I'm talking to a big screen here. I can, the system is wonderful. I can see who is coming in. Good morning, Ton. Okay. Good morning, Tan. Okay, I can see. So the other members, maybe they are busy working or what. Okay. But at least you see, we have good system tools like this. We can, in a way, connect with each other. I can even see your messages coming in. So that's the beauty of the internet. We use the internet to, help us improve what we want to do. There are so many things that we can do using the internet. So in this platform, we are learning English. We want to make use of the tools of learning English to better our English. And the first thing you need to do is watch more videos, listen more. Listen more and try to understand the phrases in the sentence. Then you will understand the whole sequence of the videos. And you will find that the videos will really teach you how to speak good English, how to speak naturally. Don't worry about vocabulary. Don't worry about grammar. No one reads vocabulary. No one reads about grammar. Those are school days, as AJ the coach says. Schools teach you English. Here we don't teach you English. We want you to master the understanding of English by practice. You practice by listening. You practice speaking. So two, it goes hand in hand, you see. So you see, when you find enough knowledge for yourself, then you practice speaking like this. So in a way, I'm practicing speaking, you see. So you see, if I bring myself to speak like this every day on video, I'm sharpening my skills. You see, the more I speak, the more I practice, I'm sharpening my skills, not just in English. I'm sharpening my skills on social interacting, communication. I'm also doing YouTube video, Facebook live video for my own business. So you see, speaking takes practice. Listening will come when you can watch more videos. And when you watch videos, don't just watch, okay, movies is good. Okay, you can see a lot of things, on the social platforms like Facebook. But really, if you want to practice and master English, you have to watch boring videos like the ones I give you in the PDF book. No choice. There are no shortcuts to mastering English. You have to watch very boring English videos. But at least they are not school videos. You are not learning in school. You are watching interesting videos that can teach you how to speak English. So when you watch the video like AJ Hope, Chad, or Emma, or Gabby, don't worry if you can't understand. Never mind. One day you will naturally wake up from your sleep and understand the meanings of the sentence structure. But when you watch the videos from start to finish. Watch it in a flow so that you can see the flow of the sentence structure. You can see the flow of the presentation. Then you can understand. You cannot break up the video and say, "Oh, I watched 2 minutes. I don't understand." No. You see, for example, in my business, I'm doing web business. Okay, right? I'm an internet marketer. So for me, systems is very important. I have to know how to use Facebook group. I have to know the ins and out of using Facebook group. I must know how to block people when they are not helping the group. I also must know how to use internet marketing systems. So you see, everything's a learning. I also learn from videos. I have to learn from videos. If I don't go for seminars, I don't go for education courses on web services, I have to learn on video, and YouTube is my teacher. There are tons of YouTube videos that gives me the information I need, but I need to know where to source the information, the good information that can help me. I keep my information. So, for example, the English videos in my PDF book, those are the videos of the coaches, right? The reason why I do a backup on these videos, because one day these good videos will not be there anymore. You see, it doesn't belong to us, it belongs to the owner of the video. So the PDF that I give you is a backup on all these videos that I collect over time, right? So because one day you'll find that one of the videos may be off the YouTube air. That means you can't watch them anymore. So I keep these videos as a backup in my drive, because these are good videos that will help you throughout your learning journey. You have to keep constantly coming back to these videos to master spoken English. You see, the objective of our group here is to master conversational English. And we are not a school. I'm not a teacher. Friends like Anantaya and some others in the group, they are professional teachers. They are groomed to teach, but not me. I'm a business marketer. I'm an internet entrepreneur. So I do business on the internet. So English happens to be a topic of interest that I create in my Facebook groups. In fact, I have groups on learning web marketing. I have groups on coaching personal development. I do a lot of these things on the net. So English happens to be one of the little group that I'm focusing on. But in my business, as I practice speaking like this, my mind is working. So your mind will try to give you more ideas to speak about. So you need to feel relaxed in a screen like this, and you need to start practicing speaking. The more you speak, then you find that you have more ideas coming to your head. and then you will try to speak. Every chance you get to speak on the screen, do it, because why? You only build up your confidence. Many of us, we are texters, we are not speakers. We don't practice. So the challenge for most of you is be daring to speak on video. I'm also like you last time, but starting last year, I'm trying to do more of this, right? What is important? It's not just the face on the screen. It is the content that comes from your mouth. The words that come from your mouth when you speak something, the things that you say must give value for your member. The things that we say must give value to our members. So, you know, we must try to use this platform as a as a place where we can improve our speaking practice, and at the same time we give value to our member friends, right? This is a community. You see, one of my specialized area is I build up community. I build up community groups. For the businesses that I do, I build up communities. So the social networking is very important, right? So this is the first video I'm doing for PSE Group. I want many of us to come into PSE Group. WhatsApp would end up being just a socializing platform, because, for example, in my Facebook group here, if you want to get your resources, your learning materials, I have everything there. I categorize in topics. You can get all my learning things that I share inside this Facebook group. Now, if you go to WhatsApp, when you want to search for my PDF book, the link, say 5 months ago, you can't find. You have to keep scrolling up and down, up and down. So you see, we use platforms with a purpose. So Facebook group, this is a private group. I will make sure that when you need to access a link to one of my resources, and they are all free resources, there's nothing to pay. When you want to access, you can easily go to the topics section and retrieve the information. You see, there are many groups out here on the internet. Everybody on Facebook, we are having all our respective groups for English, for whatever niche that we are doing, right? But as far as my group is concerned, I don't know about other groups. My group is concerned, I provide a lot of content, and these are free content, free information. I don't expect anybody to pay for the information, but in future I will do a paid membership service whereby I do it as a form of business, right? So, but here is a free group. So there are a lot of free information here, categorized in topics. So you just go to the respective topics and you just select what you want to read or see. But we must all take advantage of the Facebook live streams. You see, all this is using the platform. We don't have to worry how are we going to go on live and where to find the software and all this. We don't have to worry. Everything is provided by the social networking platform. So you see, we just focus our mind to practice, right? And we want to be very constructive in our doing things here. See, when we get online here, yeah, this is a private group, right? We will get to know one another over time, right? So when we get online here, we practice, right? Our main focus is to practice and network with one another for the purpose of learning English, right? No one here is going to belittle you. No one is going to say, hey, you are not good, hey, you are not nice, and all these things. Nothing of that sort, because as a admin here, if I do find people who are not behaving respectfully for another person in this group, then I will tell him or her so, right? We are here on the same platform. We are on the level playing field where we are all equal. Okay, there's no student-teacher relationship here. We are all friends. The only difference is, for example, like I drive the car longer than you. You may not be driving a car, but I drive many hours longer than you, so I have a bit of more experience. Right? But we all come from different background, different culture, different nationalities. We all have our experiences. I'm a web marketer. Before being a web marketer, I'm a restaurateur. I was dealing in Chinese cuisines. Okay, I deal with food then beverage. So you see, I come from different backgrounds, right? You may come from a different backgrounds. Some of you are teaching, some of you are designers, some of you are engineers. Okay, so you see, we all come from different walks of life. So we can learn a lot from one another. So I hope we can make this group a very vibrant one, uh, active one, right? Now we always try to do something. You see, we learn by observation. I learn by observation. I don't know about most of you. I learn a lot from the groups that I see, and the groups that I find very useful. I will duplicate what they can do here. When we talk about the internet, we are on the same level playing field as any big experienced guy out there. Why? Because the internet allows us to do it, right? There's nothing to stop me from doing this. There's nothing to stop you from doing it, right? That's the power of the internet. That's the power of social media. So if we know how to use social media to the maximum, we know how to do things like this. It only helps us to better our conversational English. We are all here to learn conversational English, right? If you want to learn school English, go to school, go to find a college, for academic purposes or what, just go there and get your certification. Here is purely conversational English. You see, you can get book knowledge, you can actually practice speaking, but that's just the two part there. There's one part that you don't have. You must have the psychology. Everything we do here to master conversational English, it's not just the book knowledge, it's not just your speaking ability or your listening ability, it is also the psychology. We do things based on human psychology, right? For example, as I get to know more of you over time, I study psychology in a way that I know I can understand most of you, what you are, what you want to be. You see, maybe because in my business line, I use psychology a lot. Okay, so psychology plays a very important part in what we do in our working lives. So, okay, thank you for watching, Tan. Have a good morning, Tone as well. So, I see more members here, and let's make it a daily routine. When you get the chance to go on live stream like this, do it here in this group, PSE Group. Why? First thing is we are a close community. We are a private community. Our video do not go outside. It always stays here. So you have every chance to practice speaking, right? Just practice. The faster you do it, the better you are, speaking, and then, we can learn English more effectively like this. So happy Friday, everybody. I hope to see this as a stepping stone to more daily routine video captures like this. Just a short video will do. I know my video is gone quite long, but I need, because I'm the admin here, so I have to try my best to to make it a more straightforward learning process here. So everybody try to contribute your own set of video presentation here. Every day we try to do something, say something. You can pick a topic from any video that you watch and learn. Practice speaking about it. Just a 1 minute video will do. If you're happy, go for 2 minutes, right? So say something about what you have studied, what you have learned, and how it affects your learning. You can share it with members of the community. So you see, if every member can share a topic of interest that they learn, they can actually, learn. Everybody can learn collectively. Everybody can learn together. What I don't get to know, I will learn from one of you. Likewise, you will learn something from me, and I also will learn something from you. So let's make this a very active group with the purpose of mastering conversational English. We want to learn English for our own reasons, not because you want to please me or you want to please somebody here. You come here into this conversational English group to learn how to speak English for your own reasons. But when you are able to share your knowledge, your experiences, you will also give value to other members. How? You see, when I can speak English in a way that is clear to you, you will also understand and try to follow what I'm doing. You use me as a guide for you to do your own practice. Right? You may have a reason to join this group to want to master conversational English because your job needs you to understand and speak English, or your job wants, or the nature of your learning English is to improve your academic. Maybe you want to take IELTS, TOEFL, or something. You want certification. So when you go for these big English groups, they will make sure you practice speaking, sit for the exam, and get your certificate. But you must understand, sometimes what is paid service, it will only work when you really put your time in and get the best out of the support in that group. But if you pay for the service and you are not maximizing the services that you pay for that learning, then you're going to waste a lot of money. So again, the internet platforms like this give us a lot of chance to practice for free. So while you are subscribing for a paid service to get your certification, you get or whatever, get your learning in place, you can also leverage on free groups like this to hone your skills, improve your skills, your speaking skills, your listening skills. So we use this group objectively, positively, to learn and master conversational English. And the first thing we need to do is we need to get interactive. Interactive meaning get on live like this, practice speaking, and I'm sure from time to time we can have live conversations over the phone. We can get into real time conversations, practice real time conversations, you see. But the purpose of this group here is to give us the platform to practice. So Facebook live stream is the best. Make full use of it. WhatsApp groups, Viber group, Line groups, Skype is only useful up to a certain purpose, up to a certain thing. If we want to really live stream real-time conversations, we can use WhatsApp, Viber, or Line, right? But for practice sessions, practice purposes, it's good to get onto live streams like this. Why? Because I'm on stage now. You see, we are all actors and actresses. We are on stage. When we get live on the air, we have to start to perform English. We have to perform English. Don't worry, even if you sound lousy in your English, it's not important. Nobody's going to laugh at you here. The moment you can open your mouth and speak English, you're already improving. If you don't open your mouth and practice speaking, you never got started at all. Okay, right? Nobody's going to make fun of your English. Nobody's going to make fun of how you look and all that, right? We are all mature people in this group. We are working adults. So focus on our mind to practice conversational English and use the live stream like now. Make it a daily routine. If not, the moment you get a chance, just get on live and practice. Okay. So happy Friday. I hope to do the next video or live stream, because you see, for me, when I get into this, I I quite enjoy it, you see, because my nature of my work is I'm backroom operations. I'm doing a lot of computer stuff. So but now the power of visual opens the door, opens a window of opportunity for everybody. So more on this later. So anyway, this is the first opening video in PSE Group. I just want to get everybody on a routine to go live and practice speaking. This is the best. I think this is the best. Not only for you, for me. Why? Because I'm looking for good systems that I can use to make videos. And I think this is a very good platform. It serves my purpose for my own businesses. So Uh, I hope this this morning session will give you an idea. So please post your comments here. If you have something, just ask, and one of us will be able to give you answers to your questions. Okay, happy Friday. See you.